Don't drip it on me. Alright, let's do one more and then Daddy's gonna take over and you go eat your pancake. It's the big one, it's gonna be hard.
Oh, babe, this papaya looks amazing. This is a homegrown papaya, Elvis.
Mom!
Babe, this is the best homegrown papaya we've had so far. So good. You want to try it? When we give birth, we do so from our core, not just the core of our bodies, but the core of ourselves. We are open and vulnerable during and after birth. The energy that is around us is the energy that we absorb. It becomes a part of the inner voice that guides us into motherhood.
I got 3 of them.
I love them, Sandy. You want to go put them in a vase inside?
And the perfect day to get them.
It is.
Or they were gonna rot.
Thank you. Baby's moving?
You smell it. You smell it. You see. Now?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Where?
Ready? Ready, Mommy?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta.
On the bite.
This guy earlier was...
Raspberry sorbet.
Have you? We have you.
Scoop it in there.
I want some. Potato.
Okay. Boy.
Hey, Dad.
It feels so good to do yoga in the mornings when I'm pregnant, especially at this point in my pregnancy. I'm not doing my typical workouts that I do when I'm not pregnant, and I do miss those high intensity workouts, but I also want to just savor and enjoy this time where I'm working out slowly. It's mainly just stretching and slow movements, and also a little bit of strength with holding postures within yoga, and it just feels really good when I get on my mat and do that, because I stretch in ways I don't normally when I'm working sitting at a desk all day or just walking around with the kids. And I also want to say a big thank you to Native Deodorant for sponsoring today's video. When it comes to products I use in my home and on my skin, I look for products that are vegan and made with gentle, natural ingredients. What I love about Native Deodorant is that they're aluminum, paraben, and sulfate free, and they're made with familiar natural ingredients like coconut and shea butter. And I love the scents, they smell amazing. Since we switched to Native Deodorant, Andrew especially feels it works way better than other brands we've used in the past because it's long lasting. Andrew can be out in the garden working all day long and come back inside and still smell like flowers. It's not sticky, it dries really quick, and you don't have to wait around with your arms up like this until it dries. There's a wide variety of scents to choose from. I personally picked jasmine and cherry blossom, coconut flower and mandarin, and lavender and rose. The coconut flower and mandarin is my favorite. For some reason, it just smells like my childhood. The lavender and rose smells really floral, it's so nice. And then this one, the jasmine and cherry blossom, has a more subtle, clean scent. And the best part is that they're vegan and cruelty free, and they have free shipping too. So since Native Deodorant is sponsoring today's video, you can get a pack of 3 deodorants for 33% off. So normally they would be $36, but you can get them for $24 and free shipping too. So now I'm gonna get all my home birthing supplies laid out to show you exactly what I have put together. And then I'm gonna do a little rearranging here in this room as I prepare for baby coming pretty soon. Okay, so these are my home birthing supplies, and I'll just show you what each thing is. Firstly, these are towels and washcloths. This is for home birthing. That is really essential to the midwives to have on hand, especially if you're having like a water birth, but even if you're not having a water birth, it's really helpful. It's mainly used for cleanup and tub spills, so you just get old washcloths and old towels. I have the washcloths in here. And I've had these since Sandy's birth, really. So I haven't had to buy anything new for that. And you need about like 8 to 10 towels and washcloths, but it depends on what your midwife is asking for. It might be different for you. And another thing that's really helpful is this. It's like a waterproof pad. So this is really helpful, like if you end up giving birth on your bed or on the couch or something, because sometimes when you're having a home birth, you're moving throughout the house, and sometimes it happens to where you are unintentionally in a space where you have to start pushing and you're not really going to be moving anywhere. So a waterproof pad for the midwives to put underneath you while you're pushing is really helpful. And I also got a new mattress protector. We were in need of one. So this is something that I'm gonna put underneath our bed before the baby comes, and something that midwives often recommend, which is a really like cool hack for just making it easier when it comes to your bed sheets for your home birth, is to put your new sheets or your nice sheets that you want to have on your bed after you give birth underneath as the first layer on your bed. And then you put the mattress protector over that, and then you put sheets that aren't as important to you on top of that. Because if your water breaks while you're laboring on the bed, you can just take those off and your new sheets are already on the bed for you. That's just a nice little hack. And these are my new sheets that I'm saving for putting on before the baby comes. So I'll be putting this as the first layer. Okay, next I have my Thinx underwear, which is period underwear. And I really liked having this Thinx underwear for postpartum wear after Scout was born. It was so much easier than wearing like the Depends underwear that you often wear after you give birth, because you know you're bleeding a lot after you give birth and you really need protective wear so that you're not leaking. What I have found most helpful, because you bleed more than your period in the beginning, is to wear a pad with this Thinx period underwear as well. So you can change the pad and still have this period underwear, and if you do leak, it leaks through this. That is protective and it's not going to go through your clothes. I have 5 pairs of Thinx underwear and I just really like it for postpartum wear along with period wear. And I have 2 of these waterproof pads. That's that. And the next thing is I have this right here. It's actually called an enema bulb douche. It does not have the most attractive name, but it's super helpful after you give birth. So let me explain. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have a cup of water and you're gonna squeeze it and release it and let the water come up in here, and you use it for every time after you go to the bathroom postpartum. It's really, really helpful because after you give birth vaginally, it's very sensitive down there and not comfortable to wipe. So having this water wash to wash yourself off, to wash the blood off, and after you go to the bathroom is really, really helpful and really nice. So I find this essential for a postpartum experience. The other thing is witch hazel. The one thing I haven't gotten yet for my home birth supplies is some pads. So like I said, wearing pads with the Thinx underwear while you're recovering and while you're healing and while you're still bleeding. But pads for another use is really helpful as well. Very soothing, especially in the first week postpartum. And if you tore and had to get stitches, it is especially helpful, is taking pads, pouring witch hazel all over a bunch of pads and freezing them. And then you can take the pad out and put it inside your Thinx underwear or whatever you're wearing postpartum. And it's very, very soothing for healing. It is so wonderful. My first midwife had recommended it to me and I've done it for every birth. And you can also do that with this afterbirth sitz bath. I would recommend using this as tea, heating up as tea and pouring it in your bath postpartum. So maybe every other day sit in a sitz bath or a low tub with warm water and pour a bunch of this tea in there. Very soothing and healing for your body as well. And if you don't have a bath, still make the tea and pour it all over the pad with witch hazel as well, or you can alternate where one of the pads has this herbal blend and another pad has witch hazel and rotate throughout the day. So yeah, that's especially helpful for the first week postpartum and even after if you're still struggling and if you're uncomfortable. All right, so the next thing I have is these Wish Garden tinctures, which this is by Wish Garden as well. It's called Afterbirth Sitz Bath. And then these are the Wish Garden tinctures that I highly recommend for anyone postpartum. If you're gonna bring a meal to a friend who just gave birth, bringing them a meal along with these tinctures is such a beautiful gift. And you can do that along with a sitz bath or another type of postpartum care package. I think it's the most wonderful gift you can give a friend when they just give birth. So specifically this one one. So this tincture is called Happy Ducks. It's great for if you feel mastitis coming on. As soon as you feel any kind of pain postpartum, you start taking this tincture based on the instructions. There's also other things to do along with that if you're feeling like mastitis is coming along, but that's a whole other video. But this is definitely the tincture that I recommend for that. And I have these tinctures on my Amazon storefront, which I'll talk about later after this. I'll put a link in the description box below for you to check out my storefront. I have like the supplements I take when I'm pregnant, along with tinctures and stuff like that. Okay, the other one, this one is a lifesaver that I got 2 of these bottles. It's called After Ease. I cannot even tell you how amazing and effective these tinctures are. I swear by them. I didn't know until I gave birth to my second that with each consecutive child, you tend to have afterbirth pains, which are kind of like cramping, or they can feel like contractions, and they get worse with each child. I did not know this until I had my second, and I'm like, why am I feeling contractions right now? I'm done with birth. I have my baby here. And then my friend who has 5 kids is like, yeah, that's normal, and it's gonna get worse with each kid. So it generally lasts and gets stronger and longer with each child. I don't know why. I haven't looked it up, but that's what happens. I don't know any mom who hasn't had that experience, but maybe you're out there and that's awesome. But I definitely have contraction-like feelings or cramps for about a week to a week and a half, if I'm remembering right, maybe 2 weeks after giving birth. And as soon as I feel that contraction or that cramp coming on, I take 2 to 4 dropperfuls in water or just underneath the tongue. So definitely an essential postpartum tincture for me. All right, all I really have in this bag are some swaddling blankets that are not super special to me. They're not like really nice ones that I want to preserve. So I have these ones. Midwives are able to grab after the baby's born to keep the baby warm. If I'm in the birthing tub, they can just grab these swaddle blankets and know that it's okay if they get wet or if they get blood on them. Lastly, I just got this package by this company called Francis and Henry, which I was excited about because I've been looking for some good postpartum wear. I never really did that with my other ones. I just thought, oh, I'll just wear whatever I have, but I really was feeling like I would like a comfortable robe or cardigan or a nursing dress, and I came across this company called Francis and Henry, and they have beautiful cardigans and they're so soft. So I got myself one of these cardigans that I can wear after I give birth, which will be really comfortable and nice. And then I got a couple nursing dresses as well, just so I can have something really comfortable to wear that are easy access for breastfeeding. So I'm just gonna put all of these birthing supplies together, including the nightgown and cardigan, so that way my midwives can easily grab it and I don't have to be like remembering where it is or telling someone where certain items are to get for me. And it's all just gonna be together, and it's gonna make for an easy transition after baby comes. So I hope you found this helpful. If you're having a home birth, your midwife is going to be giving you a home birth supply list, and your midwife might have a few different things on there, but this is what I have. And we also have a birthing tub liner to go in the birthing tub. You need a new one for every birth. I'm gonna rearrange our bedroom a little bit to just make it feel like it's totally ready for when baby comes, because I'm due in like 3 weeks. It's coming up so fast and I'm so excited. Okay. Now I want to show you what I got ready for the baby. This was like my favorite part. It's such a ritualistic experience for me. Get all the baby clothes ready and the diapers ready. I was really in need of some new diapers. I decided to try different ones than I normally use that had really good reviews, so I hope they work really well. The brand is Grovia and the style is Butta. One Butta. The color is so pretty. So many cloth diaper colors are just so not attractive or nice to me. But these ones are so pretty. They have 3 different colors. I'm giving them a try. I also put these in my Amazon storefront if you want to get the exact links for what I got. I was going to wash them today. You need to pre-wash the diapers before you use them, or else they won't be absorbent and they won't work as efficiently as they should. But I'm not washing them today because I don't have the detergent yet that I want to use for this. I'm going to use Country Save. This was one that they recommended that was natural. So yeah, I'm really excited about these diapers, and I just want to show them to you because they're so cute. And then here's the baby drawer that I have going so far. This is probably my favorite little onesie outfit that I'm so excited to put on the new baby. I actually got it secondhand at a little store, and I saw it. It was like on sale, secondhand. I'm like, this is adorable. I have to get it. Look how sweet this little outfit is. Yes, if it's a boy or girl, I will put this in my baby. Does not matter to me. And then I also got some Simple Folk clothing, which you know is like one of my favorites if you follow me on Instagram. And again, got really adorable little newborn onesies. And then I have this really soft blanket that I got from that same brand where I got the nursing dresses and cardigan. This is the softest muslin blanket I think I've ever owned, and I'm so excited to use this for the baby. And then I also have this cord care powder that's for the newborn. You put it on the baby's umbilical cord and helps it heal and to come off nice and easy. And I have these cute little booties for when it's cold for newborn. And this sweater was Elvis's sweater when he was a baby, and I've kept it all these years for each baby. I think I got it as a baby gift back when I was pregnant with Elvis. And then some little hats for if it's cold, but I don't suspect it'll be cold by the time the baby comes. And then I also have a cover for the Snuggle Me Organic Lounger that I just love for new baby. So that's all for now. I'm gonna eat lunch now, and then I'm gonna get working on my Spotify labor playlist. A monkey and crocodile. In the tree lived many monkeys. They swung from branch to branch, eating fruit and chattering to each other. Alright, this is my lunch. A big rainbow of stuff. So I got lettuce cups. Then I'm going to put tomatoes with potatoes and avocado and make like little lettuce cup bites. And then also going to dip the potatoes in this mixture here, which I have olives to just eat on the side, hummus, guacamole, and this like chili paste to mix with it. And that's lunch. Okay, while I eat my massive lunch, I'm kind of laughing at myself looking at how big these plates are, but I'm very hungry right now. I'm gonna work on my Spotify labor playlist to turn on music when I go into labor. And generally, I have found it really helpful and soothing to have really gentle, relaxing music on in the beginning stages of my labor when I'm most in need of like intimate, calming time to just center me and get me ready for what's to come. So I did a little Instagram stories yesterday asking people if they could name one song that they think would be perfect for my music playlist to let me know what it is. And I got so many wonderful responses, so I've been going through that, listening to the different songs and putting my favorites on the list. And I'll probably share some screenshots on my stories if you follow me on Instagram of like a list of my favorites. Or maybe I should just share the list and make it public, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. And here's that Amazon storefront I was telling you about. If you go to my Amazon storefront, the link will be below. You can just look through all my favorite things. I have like all my filming equipment, baby and kid stuff. So I have the diapers there, home goods that I use, all of my favorite books, prenatal supplements and regular supplements we take and stuff. So, and I even have a whole homeschooling section, which is pretty cool. Not all of our homeschooling stuff is on Amazon, but some of it is. So I have some of it on here and our favorites that you can check out. So we're moving stuff around for when the new baby comes. I like to have the bed against the wall. It's just easier for us as co-sleeping. And then I am gonna put this nightstand that was right here over there eventually when the baby comes as like a side table so that I can put like my food when I'm nursing and breastfeeding stuff there.
Pushing on you.
I feel like there's so much more space now.
Do so much more activities.
There's so many more activities. I got to ask you, do you like guacamole? You want to hold what? Your book or your food?
Roller coaster on the run, we just begun. Grab my hand, it's half the fun, 'cause here it comes, oh here it comes, we know.
I love this dinner. Lentils, curry, lots of vegetables.
Oh, that banana rack's ripening.
I'll be ready in 2 weeks for a week. Yeah.
No, it's good.
Can I water the plants?
I love you.
In the summertime, you can definitely do it.
I love you so much.
I want to help you.
You want to help my film? Okay. Now let's go take a look at the bananas.
Okay. This is banana. Can we both help
You
you?
can both help me. Oh boy. It's a little baby rat. Not very big, but it's something though. Oh, we got some orange. Sorry.
Mom, can I take a picture?
Sure. How's your dinner, buddy?
Good.
Good. Oh, I got the hiccups. Come up here and eat dinner. Love you.
Oh, we'll make it.
How's your dinner, Scout?
Stand by Fred now.
Boy.